Juju gang, how's it going? My people, everyone here, thank you for joining me on such impromptu notice. I promise I usually give more notice than this, but check this out, okay? Check this out. 1184 on Tesla. What is happening? No idea what's happening, to be quite honest. I appreciate you tuning in, all people tuning in, coming in slow and steady here, I know. If you want to do me a favor, if you can retweet my tweet on my Twitter, and share the stream, that'd be much appreciated. But I imagine this would get a lot of views anyways. It does look like 1200 is about to break on Tesla. Holy snap! I don't even know what's happening at this point. Let me know if my audio is coming in clear as well. Hold on one sec. Okay, got my chat pulled up here. Let me know if my audio is coming in clear. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Yes, this is crazy. Absolutely. I have zero idea what is going on, but it does look like there is a whale accumulating shares and they are not stopping. There was that theory last week of the gamma squeeze. So there's that. Thank you, whatever. Appreciate it. Coming in clear. So 1184 sitting on Tesla stock. Okay, get this. The low of the day was 1118. At 1120, I actually bought a lotto call for 1250 next week. I bought it for $7.40. It's currently sitting at close to 16 bucks at this point. Thank you, Brian. Shooter says too much, too fast. This is a good point, right? 1187. We're about to break 12. Okay, I don't want to jinx it, but it does look like we got the. By the way, let me know if you guys got your jujus. Oh crap, mine just fell. Is that bad, juju? All right, I picked it up. We're all good. We're all good. Now, 1188 sitting on Tesla. But okay, too much, too far, too fast. Here's the question. Whoever's buying obviously doesn't care, and they have some sort of a forcing mechanism to buy. That's what's essentially happening right now. And welcome to Mini Fails. Welcome, Nato, Monkey, Bob. I see you guys all tuning in. Thank you. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from as well in terms of city, state, country, whatever you guys feel comfortable sharing. 1189, new high of day just made. Honestly, I have zero idea what the cap of this is going to be, but I'm really bullish on 1200 breaking here. By the way, it shows you how much of a no life I am. The fact that Tesla starts rallying right around here. I get some Discord messages from people saying, hey, are we going to go live? And I drop everything and we go live. Folks, check this out. 1190 sitting on Tesla stock. Minnow, North Dakota, Beverly Hills, New York City. The booster says 1190. Folks, what is happening? Roger from South Carolina. Hey, Calgary, how's it going? Taiwan. Tyler, how's it going? Or saying, Freedom says, I'm so happy. I'm happy you guys are tuning in. The gamma squeeze is real, says Tyler. Yeah, honestly, what? I have zero idea. I'm not sure if this is the gamma squeeze as much as it is something else, but folks, I have no idea. Michael, how's it going? Kraken man himself. Germany, Seattle, Houston, New Orleans. Canadian in Seattle. Nice. There you go. Juju stream equals moon time. Folks, I'm going to start peeling. All right. I'm going to start peeling. T-Mac, how's it going? Folks, I'm going to start peeling right now. We need the 1200 break. All right. If you're new here, you have no idea what I'm talking about. The Juju gang, aka the Citrus gang, are when we peel our Citri as we watch Tesla stock rise, and somehow that has a boosting effect. I'm not sure how, not sure why. All right. Matthew from Vancouver. Hey, local. Michael says, I'm loving this, but worried about the Fed. That's a fair point. Now, okay, check this out. So we're having a red candle here on the 1 minute. Take a look at this red candle to see how this closes, okay? If buyers eat this up, we could be shooting past 1200. So keep an eye. And I wish I had level 2 up here, but I have time and sales on the bottom right corner. Let's see if buyers scoop this up past 1190 here. Okay. So it's going to make a new 1 minute candle here. But that was a telltale sign last week when we were about to run, was the fact that it didn't matter what was going to happen. Essentially, we were going to climb. And we might retrace here to the 9 EMA on the 1 minute, which is 1185, which would be fine for us to gather steam again. But, pardon me, eating too much citrus. Whew, okay. 1187.98 on Tesla. The real asks, what's the most money Tesla has gone up in a day? The most dollar amount? I think it has to be the last week when it went up like $150 post split. The booster, thanks for the super chat, my friend. $4.99 coming in. Appreciate you. Let me just make sure I've got my alerts on. There we go. Thank you, Debooster. Jason, how's it going? 1187.50. I'm still getting used to, you guys are gonna have to bear with me. I'm still getting used to saying 11 something for Tesla again. It's been over a year, right? Post split. I'm not used to talking in price action like this. Folks, what a day. What's my Okay, do I sell my lotto or or are we anticipating a 1200 break? You guys let me know in the chat. Do I sell? I'm up 124% on this since the morning. Do I sell? Are we gonna climb? Okay, we're gonna climb 1200. I don't know. 1200 easy, says DJ. How's it going, DJ? From the Discord, 1200 to the moon. We're going to 12. Okay, 1200. All right, sell half. This is only a one contract lotto that I bought, so nothing big here. I can't sell half. Okay, you guys are saying it's 1200 easy. All right, I'm gonna take your word on it. We're gonna keep it. Ken says I've been saying what a day for the last week. Honestly, I should just say what a life, right? Like honestly. Okay, you guys are saying hold. Okay, I'm gonna hold. You guys have treated me well. Okay, you guys on the earnings call, you guys know that I was short those 1250 or 1200 calls before earnings. And am I still holding my January position? I rolled that out to June and further out the money a little bit. So I just padded a little bit just to prevent if Tesla did crash. Okay. Tony says own it, don't trade it. I do own Tesla. This is my lotto position I'm talking about. Okay. Now here's the question, right? Is damn, hold on. I'm getting EDD here. What was I going to say? I was going to talk about yes, so 1200. 1200 we should have some sort of resistance. I can pull up the level 2 on Interactive Brokers, but not Weeble since I am Canadian. I'm not allowed to have an account here. But what I've noticed is the premium really got sucked out of these out of the money calls this morning. This morning, if you bought right at the open, you probably would have noticed that a lot of the out of the money calls for this week really got sucked out half an hour to an hour out of open. And after that, even when Tesla was at 1170, which was a new high of day at that point, a lot of these calls were only up a couple bucks. Obviously not the case now with Tesla up to 1184. All right, big red candle, 1183 on Tesla. Let's see if the buyers can step back in and take this up. Thank you, Vern. Appreciate that. What platform? This is Weeble. Get your 2 free stocks with Weeble if you open an account. If you're American, that is, I think. So only if you're American, you don't have Weeble, get your 2 free stocks with Weeble. If you're not American and you just want Weeble, like I am, I'm Canadian, you can still get a Weeble desktop software on your computer, and then you can still chart and everything like I am. Steve says I can't stop watching, honestly. Ken says, what do you think about 2 trillion this year, Yash? Honestly, hey, from Nanaimo. Welcome, Ken. It's well, we're sitting at 1.17 trillion at the moment. Insane, right? Thanks for the super chat. Not financial advice. Resistance is futile. Appreciate it. All right, 1182 on Tesla. Let's see if we can hold this EMA here. Let's see if we can hold it. So this EMA, by the way, just for context, this is the 21 EMA on the 1 minute, and that's 1182. So I want to see 1182 hold at least here. Digital says big red candle refers to $3. Yeah, honestly. Welcome, Canuck. Jetta says it will correct soon. This type of appreciation is not sustainable. Way overbought. Now, technically speaking, you're very right. Remember, Tesla is its own kind of beast when it comes to trading. The thing to consider with Tesla, though, a few things. One is Tesla almost has this locking mechanism in place, whereas whereby as it goes up, these funds have to buy more and more and more because it's part of the S&P 500. It's part of a lot of funds. So, and then on top of that, there's not a lot of shares readily available. The effective float for Tesla is not very high. On top of that, you got what might some argue a lot of short interest by dollar volume on Tesla, not by percentage of float, but by dollar volume. Hey, thank you, Vern, for the super chat.
It's UAW going YOLO.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. 1184 on Tesla. It looks like buyers are stepping back in. I'm just gonna make sure I can hear your guys's alerts. I know you guys hear it, but I don't. 1 second. Not sure why I never hear. Not sure why I never hear the. Not sure why I never hear the alerts. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, maybe that'll fix it. Oh, all right, folks. What a day. What a day. Okay. Yes. 100%. Look, listen, I've already said as much. I have no life. The fact that I can drop everything and just start streaming like this, it highlights the fact that I have no life. It's fine. It is what it is. Vern says only 50% of viewers have liked the stream. Let's go. I appreciate that, Vern. Thank you. Let's get to, you guys know 100. Okay, we got 145 likes, almost 800 or a little bit more over 800 people watching. We can get over 500. You guys are watching this. You guys like Tesla stock. You guys like me putting up these streams. I appreciate the likes. It does help grow the channel. Okay, 1186 on Tesla at the moment. It looks like this dip is getting bought. Dip, quote unquote, right? The options market is still looking interesting. If I pull up the options market here, we'll see. I was looking at weeklies. The 1200 strike for this week is $25. Okay, $25. A rough gauge of risk to reward that I like to do. Hey Neil, welcome to the family. Welcome to the Juju gang. I appreciate your membership. By the way, on any membership, Patreon or YouTube membership, anything over $5 in terms of a level. Patreon, I think the lowest is 5. On YouTube, it's the second tier. Gets you into our Discord chat, which is essentially where the Juju gang private community lives. Okay, thank you, Faisal. I appreciate that. I did not pay Faisal to say that. Thank you, Faisal. Okay, so a quick risk to reward that I like to do on Lotto sometimes, and you guys can apply your own metrics on this, is take the premium. So if I was to come into the option chain and look at this and go, okay, is the 1250 worth buying for a Lotto for this week? 5 days left. You can take a look at the premium. So it's $13 is what I'm paying for a 1250 this week. And I just multiply 13 times 3 as a 3-to-1 risk reward. So it gets me about $40. I add 40 to my strike price. So it's 1250 plus 40. It's 1290. And I just do a quick guesstimation and go, okay, do I think it's possible that Tesla can hit 1290 this week or in whatever time expiration that's left on that chain? And if the answer is yes, then I think, or it's close to yes, then I think the risk rewards are kind of in my favor. If I go, that's a hell no, let's say, for example, then I just go, okay, that's a little bit expensive. That's a very rough metric that I like to use sometimes. I forget who taught me that, but I learned it a few years ago. And it doesn't work every time. It's just a rough gauge. It's a rough gauge. Thank you for subscribing, folks. Appreciate you guys. How many? By the way, I think we're pretty close to breaking 15,000 subscribers, which is nuts because I think last week we broke 14,000. So we're about 85 people away from breaking 15,000 subscribers. So much love to you guys. Matthew says, do you think Austin and Berlin are baked into this price, or Austin and Berlin opening? That's the question, right? I was having a conversation with a Juju Gang member this morning on a Zoom call, and we're talking about the price appreciation, and we were talking about, hey, like how much of this potentially is just front running to Austin and Berlin? And perhaps that's the case. I guess there's no way to know for a fact. But the problem with that theory is almost that this is relentless buying, like relentless. This almost feels like there's either a whale or two that need to buy that just will continue to buy and won't stop, and or there's funds that now have to be equal weight on Tesla for the end of the year. It feels like it's kind of must buying. Thank you, Franco, for the super chat. Appreciate you. What a day. What a day. Thanks for subscribing, folks. What a day. I don't know what to say. 1185. We're sitting up $71 on the day. And now I get it. Last week we were up 150 whatever bucks, so we were spoiled. But let's not forget, $70 up on the day is $350 plus pre-split. up in one day. Knox says, "Yash, thoughts on how long this can push for? What triggered the pullback last year when the breakout happened? When the breakout happened?" Yeah. Well, we broke down February, March. You could argue it was because of yields, because of that sort of stuff coming in. And remember, this will, it's not a hot take. This is at one point or not is going to break back down. Like this, we're gonna sell off at some point. The question is, if we have a 10% sell off, but it's at 1500 or something massive, then at the end of the day, you're still net up, right? So this is going to correct at some point. We're going to have a red day, but man, it feels good to have after, especially kind of the flatlining we had since February, March, where we saw Nasdaq hit all-time highs continually over the summer, continually throughout the year, and we saw Tesla just down in the dumps. It does feel good. But yeah, have your own position on. I mean, I was thinking about making a video on protective puts. On buying protective puts. I'm not sure. Let me know in the chat if you guys are buying any protective puts right now on your positions. It's just puts are expensive. Puts are expensive. 1186 for all my audio friends listening out there. Puts are expensive though. Like if I were to come into the options chain and were to buy puts for December the 3rd, right? Just over 30 days out, and I were to buy 1,000 strike put, that's still $22 of premium per contract. If I were to come to 1,100, which is still out the money, believe it or not, that's a $4,500 contract per, right? So per, and it's expensive. It's very expensive. So I mean, maybe we have different levels of expensive between people watching in here, but for me, that's expensive. So you could sell covered calls, but the problem with selling covered calls, you guys know, is if you had sold covered calls or sold premium, and you see Tesla climbing here, you're not feeling great about it. So it's just a tough market. Tesla's a freight train, essentially, right now is the best way to describe it. Let me just pull this up here. Let's see here. My stomach's rumbling. Let me get some more juju in me. Appreciate you, everyone watching, coming in on very, very impromptu notice. 1183 here and sitting on Tesla. You guys think we're gonna break 1200, so I'm holding for now. Thanks for subscribing, folks. We're only 68 people away from 15 grand, from 50,000 subscribers, which is unreal to me. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay. Okay, so as we sit here right now, and I'll pull up the 5-minute chart. Oh man, look at this beautiful 5-minute. Tell me that's not beautiful. This is a beautiful graph. Like, not only is it rising, it's retesting the 9 EMA on the 5 to reload. It's just sustainable, steady upwards trajectory as long as we don't break on the downside past essentially 1180, if you want to call it that, on the 5-minute at least. It's very possible that we retest and reload here. But man, what a day. Sarah says options premiums are crazy right now and selling them are just great money. Well, Sarah, that's the problem, is that if you sell, on the upside, and Tesla, look at Tesla, it's up $70 today on seemingly very little news, right? We did get news today that Tesla's opening up their supercharging network in Europe. So there is that news. But we're up $70 on that news. So if you're short any calls on the upside, then, Georgia says, newcomer here. Do you have any position in Tesla? Yes, Tesla's pretty much all I talk about on the channel, to be quite honest with you guys. You guys know that if you guys have been here. So appreciate you tuning in, George's. Yeah, I'm long Tesla derivative stocks. So yeah, Tesla's a stock. I didn't want to label this channel about Tesla, like Tesla channel or something. But man, you guys would know 99% of the content here on this channel is Tesla related. Lithium contract is big news, says Tim. I'm gonna have to pull that up. One sec. And no, CNBC is not talking about Tesla right now. They're talking about American Airlines. Tyler's got the oranges on Discord. I see it here. Our Juju gang's got the Discords on deck. He's got me pulled up on stream. I hope I don't break your monitor there, folks, with my ugly face. Tommy says, are we flagging on the 5 minute? I don't think we're flagging as much as we're just stabilizing to see if this 9 EMA is going to hold on the five. Um, I just think it's a steady up right now. But yeah, I mean, maybe on a more of a micro basis, you can call it a flag. But let's see. Again, the key is us staying over 1180 and closing. And we might dip below 1180, but as long as the 5 minute candle doesn't close below, it shows that buyers are still in control. Folks, if you told me this morning that we were gonna, oh, thank you,
Should
Crispy
I
Boy,
buy
for the super chat.
$500 of sheep? By the way, Tesla is insane.
Sheep. Well, of course, none of anything I say is at all financial advice. I'm an idiot on YouTube talking about Tesla. I don't have any sheep. I don't have any sheep. I don't have any Doge. You guys know how I feel about Doge. I find it hilarious, quite honestly, what everything that is Doge related. I just don't. I had Doge. I'm just out of it. You guys know it's kind of a running joke with me that how I feel about Doge. And Sheeb is in the same vein for me, to be quite honest. Let's see here. Let me put up my SPXs for sale to close. What a day. Okay, 1180.21 for my audio friends listening. We are testing this 9 EMA. Again, I want to see a close above. We haven't closed below this 9 EMA on the 5 minute essentially all day. Well, I mean, all day since the rally started at 7:30 Pacific time. So we want to stick above this 9 EMA, and we are below it right now. The 9 EMA is currently sitting at 1181. So want to see a close here in the next 3 minutes above 1181. Above 1181. Yeah, in the money saying, there's Sheeb mentioned in the Tesla app update. If you guys don't know, there was a little, I forget who looked into the source code of the new app for the new Tesla app, but apparently there's some sort of Shiba news in there, or there's some Sheeb price currency ticker in there or something, which there was a lot of rumors yesterday on Twitter saying, oh, Robinhood is going to list Shiba or Coinbase is going to list Shiba. I just stay away usually. I bought Shiba earlier this year and then I bag held on it and I just sold it. And then obviously it went back up. So that's just the way it goes with me. Announce a split. Oh, I don't know if Tesla's going to announce a split. I think they want to wait until their employees, talk, or until they bring on their new Berlin employees. Is my opinion. I think, and their Austin employees for that matter. All right, guys, you don't need to spam the chat with one question a million times. I got slow mode on. Let's see here. Okay. Tesla did a deal with Marriott Hotel if they haven't announced yet. Let me check this out. You guys are saying Sawyer Merritt on Twitter has it. Let me check it out. I've been a little bit busy this morning. I've been behind. Okay, so let's pull this up on my phone. Okay, there you go. Let's check it out. The Sawyer is reporting breaking. Tesla launches new solar roof tiles with more power, higher efficiency, higher max output of 71 watts versus 58. Source is electric. Okay, so we got some new solar roof tiles. What else? You guys are saying he posted about Shiba was removed. Okay. Elon Musk had a quote, it's always been our ambition to open up the supercharging network to non-Tesla EVs, and by doing so, encourage more drivers to go electric. This move directly supports our mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. So if you don't know, I'll say it again. Tesla's opening up in the Netherlands. They're doing a pilot program to open up their supercharging network to other auto manufacturers, other EV owners. It's going to be interesting to see what is about to happen, to be honest, because the thing here is here, and I can only speak selfishly here where I am, and whoa, wow, we're having a nice sell off here. It's 1173 sitting on Tesla. Tesla supercharging stations are often full where I am. Like, quite honestly, like I go there and there's maybe 2 stalls left on like a Friday night or a Sunday night, obviously the busier times in the day. And it's just going to be tough if Tesla opens it up here with the lack of supercharging stations there are here already. But, obviously I'm pro the entire decision if it doesn't selfishly hurt me. Oh, my camera died. Okay, hold on, folks. I'm gonna fix my camera here. One sec. My battery died from all the freaking. All right, back. All right, hold on one sec. Okay. I had a call this morning, and so my battery died. Now the juju is really flowing. Folks, if you guys have been on this channel long enough, you guys know my battery dies often, okay? I need to find a... Yes, Amari, I do need to find a way to power it with the cord. Yes, 100%. I do. It's almost a running joke now. If you guys have been around the live streams enough, you guys know at some point, you guys should place wagers on when my battery's about to die. Oh, man. I need Tesla batteries in my camera. I was on Zoom all morning, and I was recording a video last night, and I never charged it. But it's okay. It's okay. We're good. We're back. All right. So not looking too hot right now on the 5-minute. We've retraced back to the 21 EMA. Would like to see for continued run up, us hold this set 1181 level. But Tesla's gonna Tesla. Tesla doesn't care about what I think. Let's see here. So, hold on. CNBC's talking.
World hunger, but it will help prevent mass migrations and save 42 million people who are now on the brink of starvation. You are up to date, Kel. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Sue. Thank you very much, Sue Herrera. Coming up, NXP Semiconductor.
That's it. That's all they wanted to talk about with Tesla right now. 1174. You guys notice how CNBC doesn't really want to talk too much about Tesla when it's running? Like, if Tesla was down, and you guys remember this back in, in the summer or even March when Tesla was hitting 550, right? All the way from 900. It was like Tesla crashing, Tesla down 20%. Tesla's up like, I don't even know. Let's do the math on how much Tesla's up in the last month here. But, I mean, yes, they're talking about Tesla for sure, but just, not to the level that you would really think here. Let me pull this up. 1175 sitting on Tesla stock. So Tesla in the last 6 months, or let's do since September 1st. Since September 1st, Tesla's up 60%. Since October 1st, Tesla's up 51%. Tesla's up 51% in a month. That is nuts. That's crazy. That's crazy. 1175 sitting on Tesla here. Let's see here. How comfortable are my headphones? Not very comfortable, to be honest. These are pretty cheap headphones. What a day. What a day. By the way, let me know in the chat. Do you guys like more of my analysis videos to clips on mainstream media where I play the video and I do kind of like a reaction style or an analysis style to those? I notice those are getting a lot more views, so I'm guessing the answer is yes. But let me know in terms of feedback, and as well, if you guys have any idea in terms of other content that you guys want me to make, definitely let me know. I'm open to feedback, both good and bad. What microphone am I using? I'm using a Yeti here. Yes, both have value. Got it. Perfect. Love it. Thank you. By the way, I love making those videos, to be honest. I just didn't think no one actually cared about what I thought about the videos. that's my honest truth. Is like, I was like, okay, like I love watching them. I'm gonna watch them anyways. I appreciate it. Thank you. Everest, how many Tesla shares do you own? I am not a whale at all. Not even close. So not enough is the answer. Love the reaction videos. Okay, perfect. I appreciate you guys. Awesome. Ray saying top is in. Got it. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Okay, top Ray saying is the top in. Well, we're definitely looking weak right now, folks. I mean, at the end of the day, we can't hold the 9 EMA on the 5. We couldn't hold the 21. The next EMA on the downside is the 50 EMA on the 5-minute. That's 1156. So that's something to watch for. On the 1-minute, though, we do have some more EMA levels. 1169 being one. It's quite the nice level. 1161 being the other. So those are levels to watch if we can't hold this here. And yeah, it's not a crash for sure. Exactly, right? And if we look at the NASDAQ, let's see here. Oh, yikes, I didn't even notice. Check this out. So tech is busting down. I'm not sure entirely what happened here. If you guys have any news to share for me with me, let me know. I'll pull up my Twitter in a second. And the S&P 500 is also going down. Interesting. Okay, so there must have been some sort of tapering news or something that's also bringing Tesla down here. So something to keep an eye out. Bring Dave Lee on the channel. Yes, Dave. Hey, I left a comment on Dave Lee's channel. It was awesome. I saw Dave Lee actually shared my tweet on his latest video. If you guys go on his video, watch his video, leave a thumbs up for his video, and then thumbs up my comment where I said, hey, Dave, there's an open invite for you to come on the channel. Maybe if it gets enough thumbs up and there's enough demand, maybe Dave will want to come on. Dave's been on the channel, but it wasn't Tesla related. But what I was thinking was a power hour with Dave and Emmett might be fun. As kind of like I'll be the fly on the wall, and maybe chime in every now and then like an auctioneer talking about the stock price, like sitting at 1172, and then just let them go on their little tangents wherever they want to. They were kind of be like the moderator between them two. I think it'd be kind of fun. Yeah, it's macro. Yes, got it. 1174. And that's why I'm not panicking here just yet. I do wish, by the way, when I asked you guys if I should take profit on that, I do wish that I did. But it's all good. There's no way you guys would have known. It is what it is. Hopefully we jump up here past 1180 again. Yes. Amazon's down 2%, is it? Oh, poor Amazon, man. Amazon's down 2%. If Amazon splits their stock, and let me know in the chat if you guys follow Amazon, should they or should they not split their stock? They need, as far as I'm concerned, they need to split their stock like 10-1, right? Like if I was the chairman of the board, splitting that thing yesterday. Like it's just so illiquid to trade Amazon. If you look at the ticks on Amazon, very low volume, obviously. It's just not fun. It's not fun. Amazon is not a fun stock to even trade, let alone own, right? So, let's see here. Raptor says if Tesla breaks 1260 today, you gotta buy $50 worth of Shiba. All right, deal. I'll take it. I'll take you up on that little deal. If Tesla breaks 1260 today in the market hours, not after hours, in the market hours, I will buy $50 worth of Shiba. Whatever. 1174.22. Ricardo says, taking a profit, are you selling stock or calls? No, not stock for me. This is a lottery position, an option call that I have. That's a 1250 strike for this week that I bought this morning, which is what I was asking everyone if I should sell or not. Martin says, hey Ash, is Tesla Insurance the real Trojan horse? They have huge margins. Listen, Tesla Insurance I am bullish on only because listen, I went to university, but I'll be the first one to tell you. Most of it was a waste of time. There's one class that I took was on the economics of insurance, was essentially a month dedicated in this course. I'm an economics major, which means I'm usually below average than most. Okay. Anyways, in this course, if I didn't take anything else, I took away this. The economics of insurance are almost entirely dependent on the quality of data and the data set that you have, on how far and just the breadth of data that you have. So he who has the most data in insurance wins. Tesla has the most data in insurance. And what do you see a lot of these insurance companies doing? You have a lot of insurance companies out there that will make you download apps. By the way, Tesla climbing here, 1178. Again, 1180. I want to see a reclaim over 1180 again, but really good strength here. Again, it looks like macro might be turning around as well. But whoever has the best data in the insurance game will win. Okay. And so if Tesla can predictably analyze and predictably and accurately guess who is more likely to be in a crash and who's not, they'll 100% win the insurance game, right? It's all about underwriting to the best form-fitting data and applying a premium on top of that. And so I'm really bullish on Tesla insurance. That's why I never really got Lemonade. If you guys remember, I bought a little bit of Lemonade, but I never really understood their moat. Like, how are they going to have the best data was the question. So anyways, bottom line, I'm really insurance. Brad's saying insurance is 30-40% margins. Well, here's the thing with insurance is that insurance is kind of a race to the bottom. Like if you can provide the best rates, that's kind of the game. So yes, they might have a lot of margin, but you could argue that they would bring that down to subsidize the cost of insurance. So, it is what it is. But regardless, it's great. Gentry, how's it going? Okay, Gallagher is saying they'll never have to raise capital ever again. Gallagher, funny you say that. This is one of my concerns. And maybe you guys can talk me out of by the way, I'm not really concerned, but it's something that I keep in the back of my head. If I wake up tomorrow morning and Tesla has announced that they're raising capital again, I wouldn't put it past it happening, to be quite honest. If you guys remember, actually, shout out to the OGs of the channel. One of the first videos, actually the first video I made on this channel was a prediction video of me guessing that Tesla was going to do a capital raise. And I got some comments on that video saying, to the effect of pretty much you're an idiot. And then the next day they raised capital, or 2 days after, something like that. I'm not a savant, I'm not a prophet, but it was just the cookie crumb trail was there, right? And I don't get the same vibes right now as much as I did last time, but it's something to take into consideration on the downside. Do I agree with them raising capital? No. I think they have enough cash. I think their cash flows can pay for anything that they pretty much need right now, all this sort of stuff. But when a stock goes up this 50% in a month, I wonder how much pressure they get from their board members. I just wonder. And I know at the end of the day, it's all going to matter to the chairman, essentially to Elon, whether or not they're going to raise, but it's something to take into consideration. You don't want to be surprised, right? You don't want to be surprised. Yeah, you don't want to be surprised. So I'm tossing this out there as like a precursor of something that might happen, just so later when it does, if it does, it's not something that you're caught off guard with. But it's definitely an overnight risk to Tesla when he goes up 50% like that. Let's see here. Tesla on CNBC. All right, let me pull it up. Thank you.
Go to a 1-year chart if we can, guys. You go to a 1-year chart. This sets up perfectly for a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of situation where people will sit there and say, boy, we've heard this all before. This is so good. This is really a really nice run. Time to sell this stock. So that's why when you talk with analysts, and I've looked at some of the analyst notes today on Avis budget, and most people have said, do not be surprised if you see a bit of a pullback after the numbers come out today.
Yeah, they're up fivefold, Delano, over the past year. Obviously, that was a year that saw Hertz go bankrupt and then reemerge as a public company. I know you're not that excited. I'm trying to get Delano excited here today, and I know Avis doesn't really do it for you. Would Hertz? I mean, with all the moves that they've been making lately?
Yeah, obviously in this rental area, there's just been a lot of demand. Have you seen, the supply side on the chip automotive side for actually buying cars has been, kind of hampered things. I do think, Avis and, obviously is in a strong position, Hertz in a strong position. But, if we shift back to Avis, obviously it's been an unreal run for the stock, and that's obviously been impressive. Profits doubled last quarter, and that's really obviously something that analysts were saying it was quarter they've seen for the company in history.
How long until Avis says, all right, we're buying 10,000 Mach-Es just to compete with Hertz?
Run here. And I think, as Phil mentioned, there might be a pullback. Last time we saw earnings, after earnings, the immediate reaction was around a 16% drop in the stock. And I think that might be an opportunity for investors that still like it long to get in at a better valuation, better price. So you never know. There could be a drop in there. There's been some short interest increase as well. But honestly, the company's been doing incredibly well. If you look at the stock price, it's just been, kind of a crazy run.
Well, I see a Dunder Mifflin hat behind you, but this is more of a Curb Your Enthusiasm edition of Earnings Exchange today. Delano, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Delano Sapporo joining me. Phil.
Okay, honestly, how long until Avis comes out and has a press release and they say, announcing we are buying 12 mock E's in the fiscal year of 2022. Like something
company that acts as a middleman between those.
All right, blockchain's up. Okay, whatever. It's funny. I mean, I don't. You guys know I'm on kind of team. I don't think the Hertz deal is that big of a material gain for Tesla. Yes, it's 100,000 orders, but I like Elon even said, like I don't think it's really a matter of how much they can sell right now because they're production constraint. Tyler's saying that Tesla will sell home insurance because people are denying insurance when you have EVs in garages. Interesting. I didn't know that actually, and I live in a condo, so I'd be kind of screwed if my condo was like no EVs allowed in here. Yeah. By the way, I want to message my condo. I want to message my condo strata council and get them on board with putting in a charger in the condo somewhere. And it's a little bit selfish sounding because I think I'm the only person with an EV right now in the condo. But I need a couple people probably to get on board with it to actually make it happen. But yeah. Um, yeah, Tim says Hertz deal equals millions of test drives equals more sales. Yeah, I mean, you definitely have something there. I mean, you guys know the minute I sat in the Model 3, that's when everything changed for me for Tesla. So the real futurist says heard inside rumor that Enterprise is going to be buying some Teslas soon too. Interesting. Okay. Huh. I set 1173 sitting on Tesla here. We're retesting the 150 EMA, which is kind of excessive on the 1 minute, but it is what it is. Um, Folks, what a day, right? Sitting up $58 here. This is the issue I had with going live, and it's not an issue with you guys. It's just more of a me thing. I was like, if I go live, I'm gonna have a hard time going off if Tesla continues to rock it up. And then there goes the whole day, right? There goes the whole freaking day. So I'm not promising how long I'm gonna be staying live for. I'm not promising how long I'm staying live for. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Hopefully. Let's see here. Okay, let's pull up Chrome. Any more news coming in? By the way, thanks for all of the retweets and whatnot. Let's see here. Any more news coming in for Tesla? I wonder what happened to all those people that were short Tesla last week. I did hear some rumors about people being short Tesla last week. Gary Black says retweeting. Gary says we're up officially at Giga Gordon. Once Tesla reaches $1,200, the media will be speculating about another 5-to-1 split. Interesting. Okay. Gary says at 1185, Tesla still trades at just 98 times next year's earnings per share estimates and 63 times 2023's versus 55% 5-year forward earnings per share growth at 1 point times price to earnings growth, meaning EV adoption is just 8%, going to be 60% by 2025. Wow, so he's up to 60% in his estimates. It's quite high. I don't think I've seen Gary that high. So 50% of volume growth likely for another 5 years. And then he shows his and actually Gary sold in his fund, sold some of his shares last week, and then he came out and he increased his price target. So let's see here. Retweeting. The last time Tesla stock split, its stock was in the second week of August, Tuesday. Oh man, let me know in the comments. Do you guys remember this day, August 11th of last year, when Tesla stock split? Where were you? For me, it was one of those where were you moments. I still remember exactly where I was when the stock split. News came in after hours. I was exchanging some US dollars for Canadian dollars at the bullion exchange, and I was in the middle of getting my bank draft, and I got a Google Alerts. I have Google Alerts set up. I know it's kind of lame for Tesla, and I saw stock split. Or no, I had the SEC filing alert on, and I saw what was it, the 8K or whatever filing comes out. Man, that was crazy. I remember that day. You guys hope it doesn't split yet? Yeah, I don't think it will yet, but I always said over 1,200 or 1,100, we can have that conversation again. I did not think we'd be here within a month. just being quite honest. What did Elon say? Did Elon say something? Let me pull it up. I don't think Elon said anything as of late. He replied an hour ago laughing at this video of Joe Biden saying that he was elected 180 years ago. You know what's funny is shout out to at Adam Hoove, aka Mick Splitsville. Elon replied to his tweets about about the simulation is glitching, and I found it hilarious. He replies to McSplitsville. I don't know if you're looking for a conspiracy theory, right? I mean, maybe you could say that's one. What's this? Um, let's see. Elon said both of those factories failed and shut down a long time ago. Strange thing to brag about. Okay. Um, interesting. Nothing here. Nothing here. You guys are saying check out Gary's recent tweet. I think I just saw it. Oh, 2 minutes ago. Gary, hi, if you're watching, by the way. Check out this Tesla Bloomberg headline. Is there something wrong with my screen? Oh, God, read this. GLJ research analyst Gordon Johnson tells Bazinga, quote, it's highly likely, quote, unquote, that Tesla will do another stock split. It's highly likely. What? Huh. And the description says, he has been a longtime bear in Tesla shares. That's it. That's the Bazinga Newswire. Okay. Well, interesting. Why does he think it's highly likely? Wow. Let me think. Interesting. I'm listening to this. I'm gonna like this and retweet this for you, Gary. Hey, Gary, come on the channel. We got. Let me know this. Let me know in the comments if you guys would want Gary Black on the channel. Let me know if you guys would, or tweet at him to come on for Power Hour. I think that'd be a lot of fun, to be honest. The amount that I quote his tweets, I think we need to get him on. People tweet at him. I don't know. Again, I'm hashtag no clout. I have no clout. Okay. I need the Juju gang to help me out. Okay, 1173. I think it'd be actually a lot of fun to watch Tesla stock with Gary. Interesting. That's weird. Why are Tesla bears coming out and saying we're gonna split? I don't know. I don't know why. Trying to process this. Do they know something we don't? Are they trying to back into the corner of if Tesla does do a stock split, it looks bad, or they can say I told you so? I just don't know where this is going. Interesting. Sorry, yes, Tyler, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Interesting. Kevin says, yeah, it's the only way to lower the stock price. Yeah, honestly. Hey, if they did a 10-to-1, maybe their price target would be more in line. Hmm. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Keeping that in mind. And listen, it's not because I think there's credibility as much there, but it is because I'm trying to run through what might be kind of the chess moves here of putting out a press release like that. Like everything's calculated in my head. Or not in my head, definitely. But I like to think other people are calculated in their decisions. So I'm trying to think, what do they know that we don't? Or what do they not want? They must not obviously want the stock split. That's why they come out and say it's highly likely it's going to happen. But maybe that's what they want us to think. Think about it. Yeah, honestly. Let's see here. 1174 sitting on Tesla stock. We're sitting about 25 bucks away from 1200. 1200 would be nuts. So would be nuts. So to be honest, I would be over the moon. Over the moon. At 1200. I mean, I think we're pretty blessed right now, to be honest, as well. But just saying, just saying. Interesting. Keep that in mind. Faisal said, I just replied to Gary to invite him on the channel. People, please like that reply to Gary. I appreciate it. Thank you, Faisal. Thanks for shooting that tweet over. We're going to Mars, you guys say. Interesting. Okay. Gallagher says, I want it to crash by 50% in April when I'm buying next. It's so funny. I mean, it's like find another stock where the long-term bulls of the company really cheer for big drops, so then they can buy more. And by the way, this used to happen a lot with Apple. Like I remember Apple in 2012, 2013, there was this infamous short seller back in the day for Apple, Doug Cass, I think was his name, Douglas Cass. I remember following him on Twitter. He's been shorting Apple since 2012, even probably before that. And he was just a kind of infamous bear on Apple. Didn't believe in the tech. Thought the valuation was way over its head. Very reminiscent, by the way, to what we're seeing with Tesla right now. And I remember back then there was two camps, right? There were the Apple Bears and the Apple Bulls, and it's very similar to what we're seeing now, right? Let's see here. Yeah, Elon said they're not going to split at the shareholder meeting. But the problem is the shareholder meeting was what, $300 ago or something? Like quite literally, I think like over $300 ago. Maybe 350, $400 ago. So what he said then, you could argue for sure is not relevant no more. Maybe. I mean, but again, I think the theory back then was that why split the stock before you're going to onboard all these employees? Why not wait till you've onboarded them? They have their stock based comp or their options comp finally vesting or whatever schedules they use. I have no idea. And then at that point, when you split the stock, it's a lot more accessible for your employees. Who knows? Um, hmm. Gary said it so that he can keep his price target on Tesla if they split 20 to 1. Split it then and now. Yeah, I mean, fair enough, right? Hold on. Did my order ever get filled? Oh, what a waste. SPX went negative on the day. Just nuts. Absolutely nuts. 1174 sitting on Tesla here, trading in this range between 1180 and 1170. Not complaining though, folks. I am not complaining. Let's see here. 21. Listen, I don't know about 20 to 1. I for one am not on board. I mean, who am I to freaking say anything? But listen, if it was up to me, I think a 20 to 1 split is excessive. Just because I think Tesla, and I think you might regret it too, because a 20 to 1, just pull out my calculator so I can do some math. At $1,200 or thereabouts where we are now, $60 a share, right? Rounding up a little bit. $60 a share. At $60 a share, if we had a 2% move on the day, a 2% move is usually for Tesla, like a really good green day. 2% up, 3% up. That's $1.20 in the day. So you could talk about percentage, it doesn't matter. For sure it doesn't. I know it's like slicing a piece of pie. But at the end of the day, $1.20 move up on the day and being excited on that is a lot different than being up $60 or whatever we were up today, $80 on the day. It's just a different ball game. You almost fall in line with like Ford, GM, like all these legacy autos are kind of in there as well. So I don't know. Yeah, Mike, that's a good point. I can't afford options on Tesla right now. That's a great point as well. I mean, that would definitely solve a lot of the issues for sure. With the number of contracts and stuff and stuff like that. For sure. Yeah. So I do think that's a pro. I do think that's a pro, for sure, of a split is the amount of covered calls that you can do on contracts. And, if you own less than 100 shares and you can sell one, yes, that's a great point. That's a great point. How's macro doing, folks? Let's check macro. The Qs are looking weak. Check the NASDAQ, looking weak on the day. S&P 500 also looking weak. Tesla's still up somehow 5.2%. I mean, at the end of the day, 5.2% versus the NASDAQ down 16 basis points. All right. Well, we'll count our blessings here. You guys said you guys commented on his tweet. Appreciate you guys. Let me see if I can pull that up. Let me pull it up here. Yes, thank you, FaZe. Oh, thank you. Love it. Okay. Man, Tesla Twitter is hilarious, is it not? Like Tesla Twitter is the best. Okay, let's see here. What else? Let's see what else news is there. Is that me? No, I thought it was me for a second. What's this? Tesla short should duck the spaceship. Skybridge Capital's Anthony Scaramucci takes a drive. Interesting. A Tasmanian article just out. A ride in Tesla's car can charge up people with positive emotions, so it's no surprise that they continue to gain popularity. Strong products will drive the company's growth. That is fact. So shorts are best left out of the way of Elon Musk, Scaramucci says after testing the car. Tesla cars are impressive, as today there is the most intelligent thanks to AI and software, as well as high-class technical equipment. This leaves almost no indifferent, and a trip in one evokes vivid emotions comparable to the impressions of an exhilarating attraction at an amusement park. This is fact. I'll tell you that right now. You guys know this. I mean, I wasn't the biggest Tesla bull. In fact, for some years there, I was negative on Tesla years ago because you guys know this. Until my dad got kind of kicked the sense into me and got me a test driving into a Model 3. That's what changed everything. And I mean, mind you, I wasn't an ardent Tesla bear or anything like that. I didn't get it. Drove in the car and that changed everything. And he's absolutely right in that case. And thank God, like being able to switch, being able to pivot and be able to admit that you're wrong is hard. And I think sometimes people can dig their heels in. But driving that Model 3 really changed my perception of what Tesla really was. Um, because listen, as a lay investor, you don't dive into like, you know what, 1,500 of us are watching this. I guarantee us we're watching Tesla stock, we're looking at Tesla news 10 times more than the average investor is on Tesla. So when the average investor on Tesla just looks at mass media headlines and they make their perceptions based on that, and essentially that's what I was doing quite wrongly. That's what you have. That's the perception that it is in the open market. So, and I saw comments about this before, that Hertz deal is bullish, I guess, because it gets a lot more butts in seats, right? So, um, uh, Dom says, I respect people who can change their minds. I'm the same way, Dom. I'm the same way. I mean, there's a notion of like, okay, are you changing and we had this conversation, I think, with Adam Jonas last week, not with him, but about him. And we were like, how do we feel? Like, is he contradictory because he had that, what was that, like $15 price target or something crazy low, and then he changed it now to street high, close to street high? Or do we respect the fact that people can change their opinions and change their models, right? So 1174 is sitting here on Tesla stock. Um, Springsteen says Tesla is a giant pyramid scheme at this point. Well, listen, I mean, if you do, I'm not sure where you're getting Tesla valuation from, but if you do a valuation on Tesla, let me know what you come up with. If you sell 5 million cars with Tesla at a gross margin gross margin last quarter was 30%, even at 20%, and then you come out with some expenses and you put a 50 PE on that, let me know what you come out with, and you discount it even at 10%. I mean, do your own modeling. Alex, how's it going? You guys know how I feel about Tesla and the price model. So, listen, it's easy to come out and just say these things, but let's back them up. Like like I'm happy to. You guys know this. I'm happy to have a conversation about. Yeah, I know, DJ. I'm happy to have a conversation with anyone about this, and I'm happy to be wrong. I say it more than anyone. I'm the idiot in the room. Hopefully, I probably am actually 99% of the time. Right? I think it's a good thing to be an idiot. You can be proven wrong. I have no issue with being proven wrong. So it is what it is. Okay. Larry, how's it going? Larry the lobster. um, yes, I know. Let's see here. 1173 sitting on Tesla. Folks, NASDAQ is not looking too hot right now. We're sitting down 14 basis points from a high of 15,880 on NASDAQ today, down to testing 820. So kind of a sharp 60-point sell-off here in the last hour. So let's see what the afternoon brings as the Subway footlongs finish and lunch hour finishes. So, Ken says I bought Tesla stock after buying my Model 3. I also bought my Model 3 after a single test drive. Yes, we bought the Model 3 after 2 or 3 test drives. But to be honest, my dad bought the Model 3 first. We drove his car so much. And then we're like, screw it, we got to get our own Model 3. So the more Tesla, and Stephen Mark Ryan says this a lot, the more Tesla sells, the more Tesla will sell. Totally agree with that sentiment. Great way to put it. Alex says, why aren't my Lucid puts red? How's Lucid doing today? Let me check. Lucid is Lucid's okay. It's only down 3 basis points, flat on the day. Lucid started delivering cars this weekend, so kudos to them for actually delivering vehicles. Let's see how the vehicles shape up here in the next little bit. I always said, by the way, that I would look into investing into Lucid again once they started delivering. I haven't yet. I just, I bought some pre-market last week and I sold them a couple minutes after and, made a quick trade. But, you know, it's a high valuation. I mean, Neo's valued more appropriately if we're going to go play that way for the amount of deliveries that are happening. Hand-built cars in the money says that's kind of the thing, right? Mass manufacturing is very hard. Hit like. Larry says, let's get to 1,000 likes. I appreciate that, Larry. How many likes are we sitting at? And how many subs are we sitting at? We're sitting at 623 likes. If you guys haven't liked the video already, I'd appreciate you hitting the like. Folks, we're 8 people away from 15,000 subscribers. Much love to you guys. You guys are smashing that subscribe button. Thank you so much. It helps grow the channel, which doesn't cost you anything. But if you're getting value, I appreciate you guys doing both of those things. 666 likes. Uh-oh. There we go. It's going up though, but all right, 698. There we go. We're going up. Over 700. Much love to you guys. 1173. Let's see here. Yeah, AG says Neo's different in China versus Lucid in US. Big difference. For sure, there's a degree of, I guess, discounting done because it is a US manufacturer for sure. But like in the money said, like I just don't know. Trust me, I want Lucid to succeed. You guys know this. I used to own Lucid calls and shares before. So we'll see. I have no problem with coming back into Lucid eventually. Actually, I had someone, one of our Juju Gang members on our Zoom call, and you'll know who you are, actually come on the call and say that they didn't want to miss out on another Tesla run, so they invested a good amount of seed capital just into Lucid and are just going to sit on it for 5 years and see what it does. So, Alex, I think the local maximum is probably 1,200, right? Like we came $7 away from 1,200. So I guess you could say high of day today is probably a good resistance point to look at. But I think 1,200 is the next major one, which is crazy to say. Like $1,200 might be like the next resistance level. What? I don't know. Just kind of my blessings. When does Tesla announce a $25,000 car? I don't think anytime this year. Maybe next. Appreciate all the new subscribers coming in. Thank you. Did we just hit 15,000? I think we did. Hold on. Let me refresh. Folks, we did it. Thank you so much. Holy crap. That's nuts to me. That's nuts. Thank you so much. Wow. Hold on. Is there like a live feed that I can look at? I think I can. Hold on 1 sec. Where are we sitting at here? Analytics. Updating live. Boom. Oh, let me share my screen. 15,014. Thank you. Thank you. This is nuts. If you look at the channel growth, like obviously we had a step change in October, and I think Tesla going up does that. But I also think it's shout out to you guys for switching up content for me and giving me ideas because obviously I think the reaction videos do quite well, and I have a great time doing them. But the only thing with the reaction video style that I will say is I will never do a reaction video to something that I don't think I can add any value in. Like if I watch the video and it's like I would just be regurgitating what was said, I'm just sorry, I won't be reacting to that. And or if I think if I go too crazy. If I'm gonna go crazy on cam, I'm probably not gonna do it. So let's see here. But I appreciate all you guys. Thank you guys. Lives are the best. I appreciate it. Yes, I am blessed in the fact that I can go live when I want to in the day, barring any sort of meetings and all that sort of stuff. So, let's see here. Profile shareholders like Dave Lee. Yes, I actually shot Dave Lee a DM. Usually takes a couple of days to reply if he does. So we'll see. But I appreciate you guys liking the comment on his video as well. I've got CNBC pulled up here, but to be quite honest, they're just talking about boring stuff, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Will Giga Berlin be up this year? Very likely. I mean, we're talking a matter of weeks, I think, Trey. Warren says Netflix split 10-1. Wait, what? Wait, is that news or is that your idea? Really? Did Netflix really? Hold on. You guys are pulling my leg, right? Okay, you guys are pulling my leg. If Netflix split, I would have to put on some trades, I feel like. Or this is back in the day maybe you're talking about. Faisal says a YouTube recommendation, a reaction video to me, and that's how I found it. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Faisal. You never really hear about how people hear about me, so thank you. Let's see here. Jim Cramer was on talking about Tesla. Listen, Jim Cramer loves Tesla when it's rising up. Just no two ways about it. When Tesla is strong like this, and actually Meet Kevin did a video on this. If you guys haven't watched Meet Kevin's video where you compilated a bunch of Jim Cramer clips together, or was it a live stream that he talked about that? I forget. But when Tesla is rising, Jim Cramer loves Tesla. When it's being a dog of a stock, he's a little bit less kind on Tesla. So let's just put it that way. Michael says, I found you via a live stream a few months ago. I think the reaction videos give more content for people to discover you. Thank you, Michael. Yes, I kind of figure that, which is nuts to me, right? Like, as someone that makes those videos, I'm like, man, I'm just having fun reacting to these type of videos, but I guess that's where the demand is. Gallagher says the advantage of streaming live is that you get top of the list. Yeah, for sure. I think that's a big portion of it. Me, Kevin is a Lucid reservation holder and has not heard anything about delivery time. Yeah, I think it's going to be a while for mass production of Lucids. Battery must be low again. Oh, Tyler's putting in his bets. Tyler, I don't think so. I think we're still sitting probably at 75% battery there. It keeps bouncing on 1171. Yes, I think 1170. Check out 1170 though, right? I don't even have to draw a line here. Check out 1170 as a level. So 1170 is looking like a really good hold here. But really, what we're going to need is a break of, at this point, a break of 1177. And we might get that here, actually. Break of 1177, and we can talk on the upside again. Below 1177, we're probably just going to chop around here. In terms of volume, these are the 30-minute candle volumes. So you'll see that when I started, or half an hour after I started going live, we had a really large volume candle, about 4.2 million shares in 30 minutes. The last half an hour candle, we had 2.4. And this candle, although we're only 8 minutes into the 30-minute candle, we have 585,000 shares traded in this candle. But it's getting toppy. Like look at the wicks on the top, right? You guys know those wicks on the upside mean that there is some resistance up here. Boba, thanks for the super chat. Hold on. I'll wait for it to pop up here before I answer the question so I don't repeat it twice. Should be coming up any second. But it's getting very top. Like these wicks are not looking good on the upside. It looks like there's a sneaky seller up here. Okay, Bo, I'm just gonna answer it. He says if Tesla splits, is that good for shareholders? Okay, there's the theoretic academic answer, and that's no. Tesla splits. It does absolutely nothing fundamentally for the stock price. It's just like essentially cutting your pizza. Oh, there we go.
Hey bro, if Tesla splits, is it good for holders?
Okay, the academic answer is no. It's like cutting a pizza into more slices, right? But the true market dynamics of a stock split are few. One, it signals to potentially long-term investors, potentially people that are valuing Tesla, that hey, Tesla management is bullish on the stock enough to split it 10-1, 5-1, 20-1, who knows, right? And so there's that aspect to it. Another aspect to it is splits make it more cheap for retail investors like us to buy into Tesla, buy into more shares, potentially full shares, that is. And so there's that angle to it, okay? So oh, by the way, hey, welcome Alan to our Patreon membership. Welcome to the GG gang. Connect to your Discord and join us in on Discord. But the other aspect of it is when stocks split. Look at Apple last year. When Apple and Tesla split at the same time, they both ran like 30% or something crazy, right? When stocks split, they essentially start running. And look at Nvidia this year. Nvidia ran so far so fast again on a stock split. So to answer your question, in theory, no. But in theory, but stock splits do correlate with large price increases. Quite honestly, they do. Um, so all I'll say is if Tesla announced the stock split, I'm gonna start looking into buying more short-term options again on Tesla. Uh, more because if history is any indication, and maybe it won't, maybe it'll do the exact opposite. But if history is any indication, I would be buying shorter-term positions in Tesla right when they announce the stock split. maybe maybe you can get lucky and buy it on the day and don't even know it's going to announce the split. So, um, how's the volume today? Volume is 38.8 million shares traded. Just nuts. Yes, yes, you guys make fun of how I say Nvidia. It's I get it. It's just maybe it's just my stupid ways. It's just what you got to bear with on this channel, unfortunately. I also say PayPal. It's the Canadian way. Whoa, folks, check this out. Whoa, hold up. It's not a glitch, right? 1177. All right, we're back. Folks, check this out. Just as I was like, oh, I'm going to sign off in the stream. If you're audio, tune in. I think we're about to, and hopefully this doesn't age like milk and this is just one candle, but a big buyer just stepped in. We just got 228,000 shares traded on that 1 minute. Holy crap. Don't know what did that. You guys are saying macro is looking good. Okay, potentially. But that was big. That was a large order. That was 220,000, 28,000 shares. All right, buyer is back. Buyer is back. Okay. Sorry, Anish. Sorry if I scared you guys. I'm sorry. All right. Keep an eye on this. 11.8. We're getting some big volume though here. All right. So I guess Subway lunch hour is over. Yes, Subway lunch hour. Yeah. Too many fellas says lunch is over. Yeah, honestly. Welcome, Brandon. How's it going? Let's see. It's Kathy Wood, says Elroy. Yeah, perhaps. This is thoughts on FOMC. Yeah, I think they're gonna be announcing some sort of tapering schedule coming up here very soon. So there's that. Probably someone on the stream that doesn't want you to sign off, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. James says it's Uncle Leo. Yeah, potentially. Alex says, what chart software is this? This is Weeble. Affiliate link in the description. Interesting. Don't know what's happening here. Don't know. So, okay, equally as large as two red candles coming in, but volume is kicking back in. The last time we saw this much volume was when we originally dumped back down here. So, okay, interesting. Folks, this is a roller coaster today. Hopefully we don't dip below 1170 here, but it's interesting. Raptor says, told you to get ready to buy some sheep. I would happily buy some sheep if our bet goes in your way. Canuck says Yash can't sign off. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Let's see here. Scotch is kicking in, says Beaker. Hold up. Let me pull up my. So, in case you were wondering, implied volatility on Tesla is sitting at 34 out of 100 on the 52-week implied volatility rank. Oh, folks, check this out. We're getting some massive dumps here. 1168, massive in all relative context. So we have a $10 drop from where we are a couple minutes ago here. Implied volatility is 68 out of 100. We're looking weak here, folks. 1166 sitting on Tesla. Let's see here. Let me pull this up. All right. 1167 sitting on Tesla. We broke the 1170 level. And again, if you look at the chart, you'll see 1170. We were tapping on 1170 a bunch of times. It was a matter of a break up or a breakdown. It looks like they faked the break up to 1180 and then dumped it back down. Let's see if these get bought up though. In case you're wondering, that was a 255,000 share 1 minute candle at 1115. Or from 1114 to 1115. So a good amount of volume dumping in there. So See here. Elon and Kathy. Yeah, I don't think so. um, let's see here. And how's the NASDAQ doing? Let's pull up them. Oh, yikes. Check this out. So it is macro as well. This is the NASDAQ 1 minute candlestick graph. This is the S&P 500 1 minute. Both are dumping. So it is macro related as well. Remember, Tesla is still sitting up 4.7% on the day. But when macro is not going our way, by the way, macro has not mattered, right? For the last week and a half, 2 weeks for Tesla. So, take that with a grain of salt. Once it starts mattering again, that's going to be interesting. Here's your dip. Yeah, honestly. Let's see here. Yeah, Rich says Elon needs to pay for his options, remember? Yeah, I don't know when that's going to happen. We'll see. We'll see. Looking good. I mean, still up 4.6% on the day. Who remembers that day last July? Anyone remember that day last July? I talked about it last week. Last July, when we were up like 5, 6, 7, 8% or something crazy pre-split, and then we ended up going red on the day. Don't want to put bad juju out there. I'm just saying. You guys remember that day in July? 1162, folks. We're selling off fast here. What is the level to hold? Let me just take a look here. Okay, so on the 5 minute, we got the 50 EMA at 1163. We should hold the blue EMA. If we don't, the next EMA on the downside is 1155. Something to watch for. This is why I said on the 5 minute, don't want to see a break of the 9 EMA. Back when we started the stream, back here, breaking the 9 EMA on the 5 minute obviously was a pretty good signal that there's going to be some profit taking / consolidating happening. We need to break above 1176, which is about 15, 16 bucks away here for us to continue the ride up. But again, the 50 EMA is sitting at 1163, so something to watch there for price action wise. So there should be some support here, albeit how strong, who knows. Eat an orange now. All right, let me get another orange. One sec. Honestly, this is my schedule. Like I woke up. I got the bucket hat up too. Okay, you guys know I got the rally cap on. All right, the bucket hat's on. Oh man, I can't wear these. All right, one of these guys got to go. Sorry, the bucket hat. You got to go. I got to put on my headphones. I got the juju as well. You guys know, like I literally wake up. I have to drop off my girlfriend to work. So I drive her and come home, have meetings. I haven't had a breakfast yet. My breakfast is quite literally 3 oranges. That's all it is. All right, we're up. We're up. Got the juju in hand. Folks. Folks, get the juju in hand. All right, it's working. 1165. Someone called Bradford to tell him to pound some oranges. Man, Bradford had some great juju. Great juju. All right. Here we go, folks. Here we go. 1164.53 sitting on Tesla stock. I'm doing all I can. The bucket I had to come off, though. All right. Oh, no, this is not working. Hey, we're still up 4.4%, 4.5%, all right? Okay, eat 3 more. Oh man, you guys are gonna kill me. Listen, I need some breakfast. Like I was gonna go have a slice of toast or something. Folks, it's working. All right, there we go. You guys know how the juju works. Adam, welcome to Patreon. Welcome to the Juju Gang. Just got a notification. All right, folks, come on. This channel, by the way, if you're a recent subscriber, is not going to turn into an ASMR type channel. Trust me. Eating on live stream. Jonathan says, Yash, what level will you consider buying shares again? I'm going to wait for the dust to settle from all of this. I mean, if your time horizon's long enough and your conviction's high enough, I don't think it matters. You can only dollar cost average. Your guess is as good as mine. But at this point, like, Tesla's a freight train, up, down. So, like, there's no sideways. So I'm just waiting for some price discovery here. Folks, it's a slow grind up. Listen, hit the subscribe for me eating oranges for you guys here. All right. Oh, it's working. Folks. Oh, no. Gotta pound some more oranges. No toast. Didn't have any eggs this morning. Nothing. Had a coffee. I'm having oranges. What a lot. Adil says ASMR and Tesla. There may be a market for that. It might be, to be honest. All right. The last couple of weeks have been immensely fun with you guys on live stream. It's been a blast. If I haven't said that enough, I'll say it again. Eat the orange skins. Come on. No way. Can you imagine that? Oh, Jesus. Listen, I've done worse, but I'm not eating these orange skins. I've got some sort of, you know, I was gonna say I have some sort of credibility. I don't. I really don't. I'm literally here sitting here eating an orange with you guys for the good juju. All right. Jonathan, welcome. Welcome to the Juju Gang on the Retailer. Appreciate you. Everyone subscribing. Thank you. It's been very fun. 1164 sitting on Tesla. All jokes aside, 1164 should hold right now on the EMA. And again, if it doesn't, that's a signal 1155 is coming. So check this out, right? It's no coincidence that these levels hold to their EMAs on the 5 minute, on the 1 minute. Like these are where demand zones lie on the downside. Each one of these EMAs that you look at, 5-day, 20-day, whatever, or whatever time period, these carry demands. This is where algos are sitting at. These are where bots are sitting at to buy for demand. And on the upside, that's where a lot of bots will sit at to scale off their position in Tesla. So for any stock. So though these these EMAs give us some sort of a signal, it's not the end all be all. News trumps all. You guys know that. Folks, it's working. Folks, what can I say? I finished my Juju orange. Okay, macro is not looking hot, by the way, right now, although NASDAQ is turning around. And actually, so is the S&P 500, so there's that. Folks, I had like 3 oranges today. I don't think I could do more. I don't know. Do I have Tesla orange merch, says the Cosmic Snail. Well, yes, indeed, I do. And link is in the description. I can toss it up here in the chat as well. What a loaded question. I appreciate you asking, though. All right, 1170, folks. 1170. All right. All is good again. All is good again until the next minute, until we fall. But it is what it is. Listen. Okay, let me pull this up. I've got my sweater in the room. I can pull it up. Got the Hit That Bid merch if you want to check it out. Got the Juju on the back. Again, Juju is an inside joke between me and all you guys here in the Juju Gang community. Early on in the channel's life, I'd eat a lot of oranges on live stream. We developed some sort of an algo software, apparently, with the stock price in Juju. Apparently it works, okay? Apparently it works. I don't know. Name of the site, I got to buy a domain for it. I've just set it up on Teespring. Link is in the description. Tangerine. Yes, Daniel, remember that? Any bright orange merch? I got to work on my merch game, to be honest. I do have to remember it. I do have to. Bahadir said, I remember Tesla not wanting to sell directly to Uber. Feels like Uber used Hertz to get what they want. That's a good point. That's a good point, my friend. Hey, the Uber news was pretty bullish, though, I'd say. Let's see here. No thanks. I'll pass. All right. Giga Jujus. Ooh, Andre, I like that. Giga Jujus. Gary says, Martin says, Gary says, market tanking because Mnuchin says he was not ready to support infrastructure bill. Interesting. Okay. Or, sorry, Manchin says, not Mnuchin. Oops. There we go. Just pull this up here. All right. 1168 on Tesla. Folks, we're 150 likes away from 1,000. Can we hit 1,000? I'd appreciate you if you haven't already. Hit like and subscribe. You guys are already hitting subscribe, but hit like. And I appreciate it if we can get over 1,000. Got about 1,500 people watching. Thank you. 891. Wow, I'm watching it climb as we speak. I got a live feed of it, so every time you hit it, I see it go up for that instant gratification if you need it. 904. Okay, we're coming close. There was a rumor last week put into the chat that every like equals $1 on Tesla share price going up. And I had my doubts, but it worked because I think we hit like 1.2 thousand subscribers on one of the streams last, and kind of look where we are now. All right, so hit the like for the good juju. Sounds good, Vern. I was just thinking about using Shopify. I have Teespring as my affiliate on that, but happy to talk. All right, 1169 on Tesla. Quite nice here. Setting up. Oh, 971 likes. 30 likes away, folks. All right. Just liked it. Thank you, Maurizia. Okay, here we go. 1168.76 on Tesla. Ooh, 20 likes away. 20 likes away from 1,000. Ooh, 10 likes away from 1,000. You guys are awesome. Okay, 1168.50 on Tesla. I think we're probably going to consolidate here for a little bit. We're going to need volume on the upside to come back in. 2 likes away. Yeah, I might have to look at a different provider, Viper. Yeah. There we go. 11,022 likes. Thank you so much there, folks. All right, so now that we've hit over 1,000 likes on the stream, and we're sitting at $1,169 on Tesla, I think it's only time that we break up. What do you guys say? Oh, no, not the stream. Like we break to the upside. Sorry, I'm not leaving you guys just yet. I will have to go at some point though today, so there's that. Folks, this is Weeble. Get your 2 free stocks with the affiliate link if you want to sign up. Just scroll up into the comment section. You'll see a Streamlabs bot. It will link you to Weeble if you need to know what the software is for charting. It's an affiliate link. Helps support the channel too. All right. So 1169. 1169 Tesla. All right. We need a jump up here, folks. But again, the highest EMA on the 1 minute is 1176. The highest EMA on the 5 minute is, again, 1176. On the 30 minute, we are free and clear. Actually, on the 30 minute, we look pretty decent, no? Like on the 30 minute, we just retested supply on the downside, got bought right back up. Still looks pretty good on the 30 minute. On the hour, okay, on the hour, a little bit extended on the hour. You can make the argument. On the hour, 1155 would be the demand line. On the daily, it just looks, anything looks beautiful. What do you guys what are the odds you guys put on having a massive after hours day again today? If you guys remember, after hours was nuts on the Emmett Peppers live stream that we did on Friday. Like how amazing was that after hours session? Like $30, $15 up after hours. Just nuts, right? We very well could have another one of those days for sure. Okay, I sold my trade. I'm out, collecting my profit. I'm out. I might re-enter into the short-term call position again later, but I'm out. I'm booking that gain. I think we're gonna chop here, and if we chop, this is gonna deteriorate in value. I might buy it back towards the end of the day, so we'll see. Probably end up regretting it. This is what happens with my lottos. I sell it at the possible worst time, and then it moons. So, but a profit's a profit. When you're up, what did I sell it for? Bought for 7 something, sold for 10 something. So take it in a couple hours. Samsung 1200 today. I would love to see that. Viper says I sold my 1250 November 5th calls first thing this morning, reloaded near the low and up 22%. Nice. Good move. Raptor says I'm holding diamond hands. Yeah, it's hard to be diamond hands with these short-term plays though, to be honest, because you know, with these short-term plays, all that ends up happening is premium decays out the money. But yeah, long-term, no problem. Especially with shares. Shares don't deteriorate in value. It's all intrinsic value. Okay, 1167 here on Tesla. Some good price action today. I mean, we're having a roller coaster kind of day. But, I mean, it's been a fun day. This is the 5-minute chart. Like, let's have some perspective for a hot second. At 7:30, we were sitting at 1126. High of day was close to 1200. This day actually kind of reminds me of, I'm trying to find a day last week. that it reminds me of. Let me see. Interesting. You know what? Check this out. Today's kind of shaping up to be like the 27th of October here, where we shot up, almost tested 1100, and then chopped all the way down, and then broke the following day. And it's also very much like the 26th of October,
thanks
where
for
we
these
shot up,
streams.
tested
It's more fun
1100
running risky
again.
options deals with friends.
Hey, Viper, thanks for the super chat. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And you're totally right. It's a lot more fun doing this with friends. Thank you so much. Listen, like these days really remind me of last week on a few occasions. So if that holds to be true, which it might not, if it holds to be true, then potentially we could see a chopping down today and then a gap up pre-market. Holy crap! Check this out. Okay, something to keep an eye on. Just in terms of predictability. Ricardo says, "What do you think is going to happen when Elon starts selling 1 day or 1 week or 1 month?" I think he would have to disclose right after he sold. Is my impression. Again, not familiar with all the insider SEC regulations and filings for executives, but I'd imagine he'd have to file a disclosure as soon as he sold. Maybe he'd have to even give a heads up that he's selling and book it in. I think someone knows better. 100% someone knows better in the chat. Let me know. But this is what I was saying is I don't think that's going to be it's not going to be good news when it does come out. Although long-term Tesla bulls like us, we don't care because we know he has to pay his tax. And, this fiscal year's tax percentage is going to be a lot lower than it will be next year. So there is incentive for him to pay his tax this year. But you can bet your bottom dollar medium's, just the mainstream media is going to run with this as well. Let's see here. Let's see. How's the macro doing? S&P 500 is climbing up a little bit actually here. And the NASDAQ is doing the same. But we're near lows of the day. All right, 1170 here, folks, on Tesla. Here we go. Yeah, Julian says 1168 is still amazing considering everything. Absolutely, 100%. 100%. Not all in, but for all intents and purposes, close to. The majority of my count for sure is Tesla. Wedge between the 50 SMA and the 9 EMA on the 5-minute. Yes. Ann says I might get my second Model Y and put it on Turo soon. Interesting. Let us know how that goes. I was thinking about throwing the Model 3 on Turo, but I don't know if I can trust folks driving the Model 3. I don't know. But I think it would be a really good way because we don't use the car every day. And on days when we know we're not going to use it, even if it's like 3 or 4 days a month, and you rent it for a couple $100 a night, I think it's definitely worth looking into. I just don't. Yeah, I guess that's my trust issue on it. But I guess that's what you have insurance for, maybe. All right, 1169 Tesla. I think we're likely consolidating here for a little bit. Yeah, in the money says Elon did say first in, last out. That's a good point for sure. I wonder how he's going to maneuver around this. By the way, go watch Dave Lee's interview with Bradford Ferguson, and they talk about Elon having to sell his shares and will he have to? Will he not? Can he borrow the money? Great conversation on Dave Lee on Investing's channel. Yeah, sure. You're buying Facebook, says Gadge. No, I'm not buying more Facebook. I just have the Facebook shares that I bought I've been adding for the last month, but I'm not adding more here. Definitely not adding on a green day. Johnny says, Yash, doing Movember for good juju. Want to join? I was thinking about that, Johnny, actually. I was thinking about doing Movember, and then I realized that if I shave, my thesis is if I shave, I'm going to lose a lot of viewership, which I'm totally down to do if it means that, we can raise some money. I didn't shave this morning though, but I'm going to keep that in consideration as something to do for sure. I was thinking about it. Absolutely. But you guys don't need me to put up a thing to donate. Go donate to Movember. It goes towards men's mental health. really awesome fundraising there. Let's see here. Yes, there actually, if you guys didn't hear, there is a new Tesla app update coming where they're gonna allow you to look at your Sentry mode cameras um, live on your app. That's gonna be great. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Great support from you. Busted another orange. Debatable. I've had 3 or 4 now today, and I've had no breakfast, so I'm probably gonna have breakfast at some point. Let's see here. Yeah, in the money says, and speak out of your Tesla. That's true. Yeah, you can also remote speak out of your Tesla, which is going to be amazing for. By the way, Tesla, you talk about Tesla needs to advertise. All that Tesla needs to do is release that app feature where you can essentially voice out of the Tesla. The amount of views that those videos are going to get on YouTube are going to be nuts. That's free advertising. Tesla knows what they're doing absolutely with it. Busted orange. A busted orange story. Thoughts about the rumor about Tesla selling a phone? Probably tongue in cheek. Probably not gonna happen ever. That's my guess. I have the update. Been using it all weekend. Wait, Gentry, really? Wait, is it already out? Do I not even know about it? Okay, Gentry, fill me in. What do I have to do right now to get this thing? I updated my app last week. Do I have this update? Can I do it already? And fill me in again. Do you have full self-driving though? I don't have full self-driving. All right, you guys are saying the Nasdaq's ripping back up. Yes, Nasdaq's running back up here. The S&P 500 is about to go green again on the day. All is good. I just have autopilot. Okay, wait, hold up. Then I should have it too. Okay, hold on. I'm updating the app as we speak. I'm updating as we speak. Using it for Halloween. I only updated the cart. Really? This is great. I didn't know that. Watch me get screwed again because I'm Canadian though. We just can't have good things up here for some reason. We don't have FSD subscription. The voice is available already? Man, I'm so behind. Okay, hold up. Okay, where do I go in the app? I feel like an old man looking through my phone. Is it in security? Activate. Okay, I turned on Sentry mode. You need premium connectivity. I do have premium connectivity. We're in Canada. I'm from Vancouver. Security. Okay, I'm in security now. I'm in security. Oh, you have to enable on the car first. Damn it. Oh, okay. Like says update the car, then update the app. Premium. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna do that right after this stream. I have to update the car. I have to go drive to Wi-Fi to get it, or I have to drive to the back so I can get my Wi-Fi signal out there. You guys know I live in the condo, so it's a little bit hard updating it. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'm so excited to see that. That's gonna be awesome. By the way, I'm ordering a shotgun mic for the camera so I can do videos of the car and videos of, how much does it cost to supercharge, owning a Tesla in a condo, like videos like that I think are hopefully going to kick the channel into the next gear. Because all of my videos have mostly been me in front of the computer talking about the stock price. But I think if I do more about the car, I think that'll bring in a bigger audience as well. So if anyone has any suggestions which mic to buy for my T7i, I was thinking about buying a Rode mic or whatever it's called. And I think that's probably going to be fine. But yeah. Oh, all right. I'm going to sign off here, folks. I have to sign off. I have some work to do. And to be honest, I'm really hungry. I'm going to go eat. What a day. 11:60 on Tesla. I give Tesla permission to run for power hour. I'm going to have to let it run. I can't stay on for another hour. Can't do it, unfortunately. But everyone tuning in, thank you so much. Okay, I'll avoid that mic. Rode or Chinese knockoff, that does pretty well. Thank you, Theta. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'm going to sign off. I'll catch you guys on Discord. For all the new Patreon members, welcome. For all the new YouTube members, past investor and up, thank you. You guys can connect onto Discord. Manuel says, I just joined. I have to sign off. Manuel, sorry, brother. You're gonna have to rewind or something. Much love to you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for hitting like. We're finishing the day up. In case you care, maybe you don't, probably don't. Almost at 1,100 likes on the stream. So thanks so much for all the super chatters, subscribers, likers, viewers of the channel. You guys make this all happen. Thanks all. Okay, $1,200. $1,200. Let's finish $1,200 for the day. And maybe I'll put up a celebratory tweet as well. All right, guys. Much love. Take care.